Bolt your doors. Lock your windows. It's not the boogeyman. It's Side Hustle Cinema.
Welcome back to the channel. Side Hustle Cinema here, and today I just wanted to do a real quick video because I saw something online on Instagram that I found kind of amazing and thought I'd share it with you guys. Well, now that the weekend has passed and everyone's had a chance to watch Halloween Kills, maybe more than once, whether or not you loved it or you hated it or just thought it was okay, the one thing that everyone seems to be in agreement on is the fact that we all kind of like that flashback scene. You know, the one from, Halloween 78, where it shows the cops as they track Michael down and arrest him. And in that scene, we get Dr. Loomis. Of course, Donald Pleasance, isn't with us anymore. Yeah, he's passed away. But, they did a really cool job of showing Dr. Loomis. And even me in my review, I think maybe said it was like a CGI Loomis. I've heard a lot of people's reviews, seen a lot of people talking about it. And they were saying, that was a pretty cool CGI Loomis. I was looking on Instagram today, and I happened to follow Chris Nelson, who is the special effects, master, who did, he was the special effects guy in charge of the Halloween Kills movie. He also did Halloween 2018, and he's did a bunch of other great movies. I mean, he's really the top of the field when it comes to special effects. And on his Instagram, he actually shows pictures of the guy that plays Dr. Loomis in Halloween Kills. And it was actually their construction foreman, a guy named Tom Jones Jr. And it wasn't CGI, it was actually practical effects. And I thought that kind of, was awesome, and it kind of blew me away. I was very shocked to see that. Just taking a look at a couple of the pictures here, you see the guy before the prosthetics, before the hair pieces, and then here's a couple more pictures. And just reading the little caption on his Instagram, it says, no, he was not CGI, but our own construction foreman, Tom Jones Jr., in an 11-piece prosthetic makeup with hair pieces. So fun to do, and was a pretty quick turnaround, actually, from, and then he goes on to, give some of the credit to the other members of his special effects team that worked on the movie. If you liked all the kills in Halloween Kills, well, those were all designed by Christopher Nelson as well. He also did the 2018 Halloween, and he will be doing the Halloween Ends as well. He's already signed on to do those as well. He also sculpted the masks. If you liked Fear Street, he also did the Fear Street movies. And if you're a fan of Guardians of the Galaxy, he worked on that as well. He's going to be working on, he's working on the new one, Part 3 as well. And he also just worked on Thor, Love and Thunder. Yeah, he's really in demand, and he seems to be, on like all the biggest projects these days. I mean, he's the go-to guy in Hollywood right now. I discovered him through his podcast that he does with Sean Clark, called Thing with Two Heads. It's on Sean Clark's channel, Malfunction. And I'll put the title down here below. It's Malfunction is Sean Clark's YouTube channel. And they started this podcast during the pandemic when both of them weren't working that often. Movies had kind of shut down production. And Sean Clark, who normally makes his money through autograph, he's an autograph agent. While everything was kind of shut down, they started up this podcast, and they still do an episode occasionally here and there, but now they're a lot busier. Now the conventions are back and movies are, being made again. And so they're not doing the podcast as much, but they're still sneaking in an episode here or there. And you can, definitely subscribe to Sean's channel and check it out. And of course, if you want to follow Christopher Nelson on Instagram, it's CNelsonFX, and you can kind of keep track and see what all he's been up to, or at least what he's able to show you. You know, he's not able to show you many things about the projects he's currently working on. I was actually supposed to get to meet Christopher Nelson at Phantasm, the convention that I just was at earlier in the month. I was able to meet Sean Clark and got an autograph from him, and he also gave me a picture that has Christopher Nelson's autograph on there as well. So that was awesome. And there's their podcast, Thing with Two Heads. So I didn't get to meet Chris this time, but you know, maybe I'll see him at a convention down the road sometime. Seems like a nice guy. I love listening to him on his podcast, and I really respect the work that he does. He seems to be, you know, on top of his game, just a true master. And I just wanted to share this little story. I found it interesting. Maybe you guys will find it interesting too. And if you do, just hit that like button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe to the channel. And leave a comment. Are you surprised that was practical? It kind of had me fooled. I thought that was some type of CGI for sure. But very cool. Cool to find out. And yeah, so I'll see you guys on the next one. Stay safe, have fun, keep watching those movies. And I'll see you tomorrow.